Hi friends, it's been many days actually because I was supposed to make this video 1 week ago, but I was a bit busy these days doing my nursing council and my visa cancellation work in Kuwait. So I have done everything now. So I'll be flying back to India by 24th. So goodbye to Kuwait anyway. So we will continue with the third part of this video, NMC registration. Today I'm going to explain about the full application process. So first thing, we are going to type here NMC login, then this page will be open and click on the NMC international registration. It came as existing user. We are already existing in the NMC login. So because we have an application, we booked the CBT, cleared CBT. Then once we cleared the CBT, the NMC will send us one mail that we have cleared the competency part 1 exam. So after we receive that email, it will be received after the exam, CBT exam, like 30 minutes to 24 hours. So we have to wait for that mail. Then once we receive that mail, we can log in our NMC application. If it takes time to get the result, you can log in with your Pearson account and you can check your result in the exam history status. Okay, but you have to wait for the mail from the NMC to do the remaining work from the NMC application. So let us begin. So I will give my user ID here. I will give my original user ID. Then I have my password saved, so I can just log in. Actually, I'm not going to explain how to do the £140 payment here because I cannot give a demo here because I have to do again CBT if I have to show a demo in the new account. So I'm just leaving that part of £140 because after getting the email, when you open your ID NMC login, it will ask you to pay the £140 first. So make the payment. You can do it through credit card or some international debit cards. So once you have done the payment, I will explain. Let it open. So you have done the payment, it will take you a page like this. You currently have one application in progress. Please click below to continue. So it's showing your application is loading. Please wait. This is our main page. We can see here the first page is the first part is eligibility that will be filled when we register. That I was explained in the first video, in the first part video. Then exam part 1, that is the CBT exam. Then the next is application fee. Here you are paying the £140. So once you made this payment, then they will redirect you to this page. So this is the full application and assessment. I'm going to explain about this full application and assessment. Okay, so here you can see first we have to give the proof of identification. So here my first name is Tinto, my surname is Poli. This one I have given according to my passport details. Then the country of nationality. Here you can choose whichever country you are from, so you can choose your country. Even you can use the keypad, giving like if you press on I, it will automatically go to the country starts with I. So my country is I. Then give your passport number. Actually you have given your passport number in the NMC registration, so it will automatically come here. Then expiry date, give your expiry date. Then the next thing is upload passport copy. The main thing, whatever documents you are uploading in the NMC portal, you have to upload it in the PDF format. Okay, so when you upload the passport copy, make it sure you have both passports front side and back side. So it should be in one PDF file. So I have uploaded already my passport copy in the PDF format. Then my date of birth, it's given here, 1st December 1986. Then you have to give the upload birth certificate copy. Many people, they have problem with the birth certificate which is from the government because the date is different there, but in the certificates the dates are different also. So what you have to do, you can either upload an SSLC certificate instead of your original birth certificate. What I have done, I don't have a birth certificate right now with me. I have uploaded my SSLC certificate, that is also in the PDF format. Always remember, all certificates should be uploading in the PDF format. Okay, there is the next question is, would you like to add more identification evidence? If you like to add your birth certificate in future before you submit your file, if you get your birth certificate, original birth certificate, you can give here as yes, then there will be options, so there you can upload your birth certificate. In some cases I have seen NMC is asking the candidate to upload the CV, the biodata, because sometimes when they need more clarification, they have some doubts or confusion about the candidate's given information. That time they will ask the candidate to upload the CV. At that time you can upload the CV here, like you can give, would you like to add more identification evidence, and you can upload your CV in this column. After giving the yes, it will show some details here so that you can upload your CV here. Okay, so we will go to the next page. This page is for evidence of English language competence. Please indicate below the type of evidence you will provide, ensuring that you have read the guidelines notes carefully before submitting your evidence. If you are proving evidence other than International English Language Test System or the OET, you must provide evidence via the form to accompany transcript of training or the employment reference form. Okay, what we are going to do, here we have an option like please select the evidence of English language you will provide. So I'm going to give my evidence as type 1, that I have taken an English language test. So we have other options like trained and examined in English or practiced in English. So from an English speaking country, they have really, it is must to show that English language test as a evidence. So I will go with evidence type 1. There is one evidence type 3 also, that is practiced in English or trained and examined in English. This is for those who have worked or those who have English speaking country. So for Indians, Nepalis or Nigeria, from wherever, those are from the other countries, they will go with evidence type 1. So I choose evidence type 1, then it will open this page. After selecting only, they will open this section. Please provide details of your test in boxes. Now I will give my test type, that is OET, or else you can choose IELTS also, but I have done OET, so I choose OET. Then I have to give my candidate ID. This candidate ID is for the OET, or IELTS. If you are giving IELTS, give it as IELTS candidate ID. Then you have to give your score here. So there is an option, please ensure a minimum score of B for OET. It is compulsory for UK. If you are combining two tests, as we know that there is clubbing option for UK, within 6 months for 2 attempts you have to score all modules with B. Please enter the highest score in each area and give the NMC permission to verify both results. So I have given my results as listening B, reading B, writing B, speaking B. So you can give the highest result in this column. And one more thing, after giving all these details, log in with your OET and go to the display invoice option, that comes under the action option. There is display invoice. In that you can click on an arrow button. It will show as to give verify access. So there you have to give access for the NMC, so that they can check your results without asking any ID or password. And one more thing, if you have any doubts regarding how to do that, you can contact me personally, either in my messenger or WhatsApp, or in the comment box. You can comment, I will reply you. Okay, so we have done with this English proficiency page. So we will go to the next page, that is about the education. See the information for registering as a nurse or midwife in the UK. You can check if you want more details about this page, about the information, what you need to, how you can register in NMC. So please enter the number of years of primary and secondary education you completed before starting your formal nursing or midwifery training program. Number of years education, that is 12 years, like from the first standards to until +2. So it is 12 for everyone. some of them are giving like 14 also. In the case maybe they are adding like LKG, UKG also, but 12 is enough actually. Then we will go with the qualification details. So post-secondary qualifications only. If you have done GNM after post-secondary, I mean after plus 2, then give the details of your GNM here, like qualification gain GNM nursing. If it is directly BSc, give us BSc nursing, and try to give all this information in capital letters. It's okay in small letters also, but it's always better to give in the capital letters. Then date commenced and date completed. These dates you can find from the transcript, your original transcript which you have received from the school or college. There you can see the date commenced and date completed. Then upload qualification certificate copy. So here you have to upload your degrees. If it is BSc, degree certificate. If it is GNM, diploma certificate, which you have received from the university, not from the council, from the university, or like we can say from the college or school, the degree, main degree certificate. Then next we will go to the name of training institution. This was my college name. All this name of training institution and the address details you can find on the top of your transcript. It will be mentioned the college name, the address. So this was my address, and town, city, Bangalore, country or state, Karnataka. Then I have the pin code on my transcript, so I uploaded. Then the country is India, of course. Then telephone country code. So here click on this button and choose India or whichever country you are from. Then give those and give the telephone number. Always don't give the telephone number on your transcript. Give the valid telephone number. Maybe you can collect it from the college, from your principal. For some candidates, their college is not working now. So it's like there might be who is running an office in the college to do all this paperwork. So get their telephone number and upload it here. Then they're asking mobile country code and mobile number. We don't need to give any mobile country code or mobile number. It's not compulsory, but we should give at least one contact number. Okay. Then the email address. Here I have given the email address of my principal. Then the next is please download the training transcript document below and send it to the training institution detailed above. When completed, please return to us by post. Form to accompany transcript of training. So we have to download this form. This is the form which we are sending to the college to be filled by the principal. Together with this form, we are attaching our transcript copy also. Regarding this transcript copy, some agencies they are requesting the candidates to bring a new transcript. It's like, because some agencies they are okay, they don't need a new transcript. I was completed my nursing in 2010, but so I don't have to submit a new transcript copy because my agency they didn't ask me to do that, so I submitted my old one. But some agencies are asking to submit the new transcript copy. You do it as depends on your agency. Okay, so when you are submitting an old transcript copy, ask your principal to sign and stamp in each page mentioning that it's a true copy. And always remember, if you have given the details of your BSc or GNM in this column, when you download this form, make it sure that the same form you will use for the same college. Like, you should not use the form which you have downloaded for the post BSc. Don't send that form to your GNM college. It will be wrong because these all forms comes with a barcode. So if you use the different forms, like wrong form for the other college, it will get rejected by the NMC. So always try to be sure that you will use the correct form. If you are missing training in some clinical areas, please download the document below. Once completed, please return to us by form. So training area reference form download. Actually, for those who are studied in India, we don't have to download this form, or we don't need to submit this form to NMC. For the other countries, I'm not sure if they really want this. Then here the next option is, would you like to add more qualification? So for me, I have done only BSc nursing, so I'm not adding any more detail. If you give yes here, as you have done GNM, then post BSc, and if you have done MSc, then when you give yes here, it will ask the details same like what I have done here, same like this. They will ask all the detail, the college name, what qualification you have gained, and the date, everything. Then you have to upload all these details again, I mean the details relating to that college or what is your qualification. Then again it will give you one more form, so you can download that form and send it to the respective college or school. Okay, so that's about this page. Then the next one is registration history. Please provide details of your post qualification registration. So here you can provide after you completed all your educational details, I mean all the GNM, post BSc, MSc or BSc, MSc, all those details. Then the next page is about the registration. So you can start with your first registration. I have done my nursing in Karnataka in Bangalore, so I will give the details of my authority as Karnataka State Nursing Council, and the country is in India, so it's India. Then telephone country code, then the telephone number. I got this number from the Karnataka Nursing Council website. Then contact email I have given here. No need for the website address, it's not compulsory. Always remember, details they have asked with star, it's compulsory, you have to give the details there, but the website address no need. And I have seen some people are giving, like I have given this telephone number here 08022383230, but some people are giving some hyphen in between. Don't give such hyphen, it's not accepted by NMC. They will not allow you to submit your file. So don't put any hyphen, slash or comma, full stop, nothing. Just put, if it's only digits, just put the digits only. Then registration number, I have given my registration number. Then my first registration, that is the date of registration, so it is in 21st September 2010. Then expiry date if applicable. After this, upload registration certificate copy. So I'm uploading the Karnataka registration certificate scanned copy in the PDF format here. And one more thing, you can delete this copy anytime clicking here. Okay, if you want to change, it's like you uploaded already, but in future before you submit your file, if you want to file, it's like you done renewal, so you want to upload those certificate, you can delete here. Click on this button, it will remove from, it will go from here, then you can upload the new one. Okay, then we have to upload the PCC. I'm working in Kuwait now, so I'm not able to take a PCC from India. So what I did, I went to passport office here in Kuwait, Indian passport office, and I applied there. I got my PCC within 3 days. So upload your PCC India. Our Indian PCC is valid for 6 months only. Make it sure it's valid until you will apply for the visa, or else if it's expired, you can apply for one more Indian PCC. It's okay. Then registration authority verification. From this form you have to download and to send it to the Karnataka Nursing Council. So I have given the Karnataka Nursing Council details, so I will download this form. Always do one thing, because most of the nurses, they have worked under multiple nursing councils. Don't mix your authority verification forms. It's like if you use the Karnataka verification form for Kerala by mistake, when it reaches in the NMC, it will get rejected at the time of submission. Not to take a chance, what you have to do when you download this form, always rename, as if it is for Karnataka, just rename as Karnataka verification, so that you have that in the desktop and you can always remember that this is for Karnataka. So do it like that. Okay, then we can find one more form, registration restriction verification form. This form they have provided for you when you have worked in one state but you didn't have a registration when you worked there. What you can do, actually they are asking you to download this form and to submit this through the nursing council, but in India no nursing council is willing to fill this form. So what we can do, we can go to the respective hospital where we have worked without registration. We can go and request the nurse in charge, I mean the head of the nursing department, to fill this form and put their stamp. Make it sure whenever you submit a CV to your agency or employer before your interview, if you are giving any details of your experience without registration, make it sure that that hospital will fill your registration restriction form. Otherwise you will be in trouble, because once you have shown it in the CV, for sure you have to either send your registration authority verification from the council, or you have to get the registration restriction verification from the hospital. That form is very simple. When you open it and when you read it, you will get to know how to fill it. Okay, so that's all about it. Then would you like to add more registration details? So I have registered in Karnataka, Kerala and Kuwait. So I'm giving my details of Kerala here. So same like what I did for Karnataka, I'm giving the details of Kerala also. Then I uploaded my KNMC certificate, and here I have uploaded my Indian PCC once again in this column. Then registration authority verification form I downloaded and I renamed as Kerala verification, and I sent it to my agent. Anyway, I contacted DHL Trivandrum. They said my verification form is on the way and it will be received by NMC by Monday. Kuwait nursing registration also, so I have given their details also, and I uploaded my Kuwait license copy here for the registration certificate, and I uploaded my Kuwait PCC also. Kuwait PCC is only valid for 3 months. It's like I have heard all GCC's PCCs are valid only for 3 months, and before it expire, if you exit from those countries, this exit should be valid exit. Okay, it should be stamped in the passport. Then I have heard from my friend that you don't need to apply for one more PCC after you leave the country. Okay, at the time of visa you don't need to apply for one more PCC. They have received my verification form from the Kuwait already. So I will go to the next page. This is the page for employer detail. I have seen many nurses so much confused about this page as they are downloading. You can see two forms here, reference form 1 and reference to form 2. So many nurses are downloading this form and they're confused what to do with this form. My dear nurses, I want to tell you, please clearly read this page always. Like it's written clearly. Please only provide these details if you are relying on an employment reference as evidence of your English language competency following registration and practice in an English speaking country. The reference must cover at least 12 months of registered practice. So what does it mean? It means this page we will fill only if we are worked in an English speaking country for more than 12 months and we don't require OET or IELTS. Most of Indian nurses, we don't have it. We have an English language exam in our hand. I mean OET result or IELTS result. So we can leave this page as blank. We don't need to download any reference form. Okay, just make it sure. Okay, no need to fill this page, no need to download any form from this page. There is one option, would you like to add more employment details? Just click no and go to the next page. Then the next page is about the good character. It is our responsibility to check the character of all those who apply to join our register. This is to ensure that all our registrants are capable of safe and effective practice. So they are asking 3 questions. All these questions answer should be no. If you have yes, for sure please give yes, but it should be no actually to get an NMC decision letter. So the first question is, have you been convicted of a criminal offense? So no need to read everything. You understood? Have you been convicted of a criminal? I haven't been, so I put no. Then have you been disciplined by a professional or regulatory body or your employer? I have never been, so I put no. Have you had civil proceedings brought against you? I have no, so I put no. But if you had any such situation in your nursing career, please don't give the false information. If it is yes, please mention it as yes, because if they will come to know in the future that you have given a wrong information, they will ban you to UK for lifetime. Then you will never be able to visit UK again. Okay, so don't give any false information. Then the next is about the good health. The declaration of good health must be completed by your medical practitioner or the occupational health department at your current employer. The declaration must be no more than 3 months old at the time the application for registration is submitted. If expired, the application will not be processed and we will ask you to provide current documents. Notice few things. First thing, this form should be within 3 months before you submit your NMC file. Don't hurry to submit this form, because this is a matter of one day. You can go to any clinic in your area. Make it sure that the form must be filled by a general practitioner, a medical doctor, a physician. If I clearly say a physician, not from a surgeon or not only from an MBBS. Try to get it from a physician. If this physician has any more qualifications, it's okay, but there in the stamp there should be mentioned as general medicine. Okay, just make it sure. Then you can send it by your own. This form, no need to put the from address as the physician's address. You can put the address as your address, and from address is yours and the to address is NMC. You can send it by from any courier. Mostly we are depending on 3 courier: professional, DTDC and DHL. DHL is really fast, but their price is very high, so you can rely with professional or DTDC also, no problem. Then one more thing, this form has to be filled in capital letters and only with the black ink. So make it sure these things to be followed. Okay, so I hope you understood. Then when they receive your document, all documents, when it is received by NMC, they will show it on the side as this document has been received. Okay, so before you submit your file, you have to submit your NMC application, but make it sure whatever you have sent through courier, your council, your college, or whatever you are sending personally, make it sure they have received everything. It's better if you wait for 2 days before you submit. And if you have any doubts, you can mail them, you can call them. If you mail them, it will take 5 working days to get a reply, or you try to call them, give your candidate ID, they will give you the details. They are really friendly, not an issue. Just make it sure all things are clear before you submit. Then go to the next page. Next page is the last page, that is about the declaration. Please complete the declaration below, confirm that the information is to the best of your knowledge, complete and accurate. It is a criminal offense to pose as a nurse or a midwife or to provide false or misleading information. If at any point in the application process we discover that your application is in any way fraudulent, we will not continue with your application and you may be liable to prosecution. That's what I said. Please never ever give any false information. Always give the correct information, even if you feel that you may get rejected, but never ever give a false information. Once you came to know that all your documents has been received from NMC, you have uploaded all the required certificates in the portal. After that, just click on the confirmation of declaration and submit this button. Only press this button when you are sure that you have done everything, they have received everything. Okay, and sometimes whatever information you have already with you, it's like when you started filling this form, whatever information you have with you, you can upload whatever documents you have. Then you can use this button. This is save and exit button. It's like once you have given the details and you have uploaded all the certificates, not all, whatever certificates you have, then press this button. It will be saved in the NMC portal. If you don't click this button and if you log out, information you have typed, it will go from the portal. So always use this button. Now all my files are not ready, so I'm not going to submit. I will just save and exit, and I will wait for my council and college papers to be received by NMC. After that only I will submit. These are some information or some ideas that I can share with you regarding the NMC full application process. If you have more doubts, please feel free to contact me. I'm there in the UK Nurses group in Telegram. If you want to be a member of that group, you can message me either in WhatsApp or Messenger. You can find me. My FB name is Tindopol. You can find me there, or you can message me in the comment box. If you are still not clear about the form filling, you can contact me anytime, no problem for me, because I'm not working now. I'm going back to India next week on 24th. From 25th onwards I will be available in India. I will put my Indian number in the description box. Okay, if anyone anytime want to contact me, call me. I have no issues. If I am free, I will talk to you. I will clear all your doubts. So thanks for being with me. I know that this video become bit lengthy, but I have to explain very well, not to get confused. So sorry for being so long. Anyway, thanks for everyone being with me in this video. Okay, so I'm going to save and exit for now. So I will click on this button. So it will ask me, are you sure you want to save and exit? Okay. And one more thing, don't worry, every time when you press the submit button, I mean after finishing all the documentation and whatever, after they received everything, when you press the submit button, if anything you haven't missed to give any information, or you have given something in wrong, they will show a notification before submitting. They will show a notification that these things are error. So, and when you go to previous pages, you can see in a red or orange color, you can see that yeah, you have given this information as wrong. So, and they will explain what was wrong and how you can change it. Okay, thank you everyone for being with me. Any doubt, contact me anytime. Thanks. Share and subscribe my channel. Please support me. Please share this video with your friends. Let them all watch. Thank you.